what exactly do you do to promote these events? Like, what is your what's your contribution to these events essentially?
So I find bands that I like, or yeah, that's pretty much it really. Something to expand on
next.
that. I'll see you later. I'll have to watch the fireworks. No, I find bands that I like, and if I go, let's say I go to a gig and I watch the support and I like the support, I talk to them and then watch them and then watch their support and then get all their contact details and then I'll put a gig on for them. So I'll make the posters, the tickets, and it's all very like DIY, independent, which is how I've sort of got brought up on as being a working class person anyway.
Yo, what are you telling me, people? Welcome back to another episode of Interlude. Today is episode 153.
Fireworks as soon as we start. As soon as we hit record.
Entrances.
Nothing's even happening, lads. I'll be so real.
Yo, it's a Friday night.
It's a
Oh my
Friday.
God, what
It's
is
a
going
normal
on?
Friday.
Let me
Friday the
Go on,
15th.
you close the window.
I got a whole view of them and they're beautiful. They're right there.
Oh, you can see them.
Yeah,
Fair.
they're right there.
Well, guys, if you haven't noticed, there's another voice in the room.
And we're all
another voice.
snuggled up together. Look at
Yeah,
us.
we're all snuggled up together, but
Very spontaneous.
very spontaneous as well. But today, well, of course, you're joined with your host, Jake Tushaw,
Callum O'Rourke.
Tyler Lovance.
and our very good friend,
Esteemed
and special
guest.
guest.
Steez.
Man of many colours and
Class.
backgrounds and places. Absolute classy
The man of
gentleman.
the people.
Keep it going.
The
No, I
sex
mean-
god.
Roscoe.
Absolutely amazing.
Unkillable sex
The
icon.
Unkillable sex
Unkillable
icon.
sex
Because I'm
icon
still
is
here, so I haven't been
crazy.
killed. So clearly the title.
The creator of
Big up.
the,
Yeah,
the
man.
creator of the
My
porno
guy,
star.
Roscoe.
Big up my
Thank you
guy.
so much.
Let's go.
How's your week been, brother?
Yeah.
You know what? It's been alright.
Yeah.
Released the trailer for my upcoming project.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for the people at home who won't know who you are,
Yeah, that's true.
explain a little bit about
You
what
don't
you
need to know
do.
who I am. Nah, go on then. I'm a gig promoter in London. I've got my own collective. I do stuff for BBC Music. But I've sort of turned it on its head a little bit and I'm doing a radio show with merch and my gig's coming up. We'll talk about it. It's fine.
Yes, let's
Let's
go.
just in
This is an episode of Shilling.
Yeah, but
Better
I just
Roscoe
want to see
Shilling.
you just want to see you guys do the magic first. So
Come on.
and watch the fireworks as
You're,
well.
yeah, innit?
Yeah.
The fact that started as soon as we start the episode is
Beautiful.
nuts.
They know I'm here. So
There you go.
I set this up myself.
Those fireworks are coming from the BBC as well.
my
There you go, the BBC
Monzo
sent them off.
account is dead now because I put those on. It's actually really embarrassing.
You wasted this whole paycheck on fireworks.
on
start the episode
fireworks, yeah.
Bosh.
Lovely stuff.
Where do we even start with?
Where do we start with
Where
this?
do we start?
I wonder what you
Mythical
guys
man.
been up to.
True.
It's true,
Your week's
How's the
Yeah,
week?
my week
Interesting start to your week.
started Ramadan. Anyone who's fasting, Ramadan Mubarak. Yeah, Ramadan started on Monday. Or, well, this will come out next week. So last week, Monday.
Yeah.
Currently in day 5. It's going well, man. Alhamdulillah. Doing what we can. I'm definitely upped it again this year. I always up it every year. This is my 3rd or 4th Ramadan. This year, I'm
It's
actually...
your
Third.
My 3rd
It's your
Ramadan.
third. Your first one was during Interlude. Wait.
Yeah,
Yeah, and we're in our third year.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah. So it's your third.
2021, 2022. No, yeah, 2022, 2023.
Three, yeah. 'Cause your first
2024.
one was during Interlude.
Yeah,
We're in our
yeah,
third
yeah.
year of Interlude. So yeah, this is
I'm
your
thinking
third.
because when I started, yeah.
It's your third
But yeah,
Ramadan.
this year, I actually spoke to these guys about it. I said about changing my sleep pattern.
Yes.
Because obviously last year I'd stay up till 4 and then pray, go to sleep, have 3 hours of sleep and then do my day. Now, and I actually stuck to it, guys. I've been going to sleep at 10:30.
Welcome to my world.
I'm waking up at 4 in the morning, eating,
Not my world.
praying, and then I'll go back to sleep and wake up and start my day. We haven't quite mastered staying up from 4. It's kind of impossible right now, I'll be real with you.
I mean, 2 days of the week I wake up at 5, so I'm close to you.
Yeah, very close.
Oh, do you go straight back to bed or do you stay up?
I try to stay up, but I can't.
No.
I find it so
I was gonna say I've got someone
else to
The most-
chat to.
other than Dakota. I've got someone else to play chat to in the mornings.
the most I've
It's the
stayed
only
up
person I
until
can talk to in the
5:15. That's the most, and I was like, nah, I can't.
Shout out Dakota, by the way. Only person on my commute that I can actually chat to because he's the only one that's awake. But yeah,
I need to start going gym in the morning, then I'll be awake.
that would be sick. That would be a good routine to get to.
I know,
It'll be
man.
empty.
Literally.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh, we're driving now.
I was gonna say another big thing.
Yeah,
happened
we're
to you this
driving
week.
now. You guys must, if you
He's in the
haven't
whippers.
watch the vlog innit, but I showed little certificate man passed. Yeah. What were you about to say?
No, you just
You're
said
in the whippers.
in the whippers, mate.
Yeah, in the whippers, man. We whipped here today.
Yeah.
All the way from South up to Shoreditch, which was an interesting drive.
Mm.
Yeah, went on the A roads,
On
Blackwall
the
Tunnel,
A13.
all new stuff.
Is that
It was
the
good though. I did enjoy myself. It was actually quite. I didn't know. This is funny. I didn't know I was going to be going there. I had planned my route, Blackwall Tunnel. I had planned my route to not go through Blackwall Tunnel.
Right. That's long though.
That's far away.
That's fucked. Well. If you're not going through Blackwall Tunnel, that's fucked.
Only because I didn't know what to expect, innit?
It's just a tunnel, mate.
It's a thin old tunnel though.
The I don't know if you
Blackwall
tunnel is
distorted.
I was on the wider lane. I was on the wider lane. I was on the left lane. It's way wider.
Yeah.
But I'd actually planned to go through like
the drive back
Brockley, New Cross, and then up.
Right.
But I took a wrong turn on the way here. And then I had it rerouted, and it rerouted me to go onto the A road and through
to the Blackwall Tunnel. Yeah.
When I was on that, I was like, "Oh, okay, this is gonna be interesting."
The way back is
straight into 50 to go back down to 30. It's mad, but it was good though. It was way quicker too, so I'll just keep doing that from now on.
Yeah,
kind of glad I'd done that. I think it was meant to be.
Big week for you, man. Big week. Congrats.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
Congrats on everything. Have a good Ramadan.
Gotta say as well, some of the best parking I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, parking G.
Absolutely slotted it in.
That was
beautiful.
cringy as fuck.
It's like Tetris out there.
Parking G.
Parking
so cringy.
G.
Come on, man.
But have a good Ramadan, man.
Boy from the sticks.
Innit?
How's your week, mate?
Well, boy from the sticks, not anymore. I'm in the process of moving.
You're still from the sticks. So
I'm still from
but
segue,
he's already
segue.
backing away from his.
no, it's just a segue. You guys know that my stream, I kept it as a surprise because my surprise stream coming back. Moved to Marley's. Got my whole setup. I managed to get all of my life in my car today.
Crazy.
Desk, PC monitors, tech, clothes, everything.
The desk,
bro.
That's
whole
in your
desk.
studio?
No, the desk that was in my flat before the white desk.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that thing is fixed to the wall now.
All broken down in a metal lockup in my garden.
like an IKEA one or something like that.
Desk.
Like
a proper retro
workstation.
I like that.
Oh no, not like it's like a white normal desk.
Oh, when you say IKEA, I got you. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Nice
but yeah, moving my whole life. I don't have to keep it a secret now. Stream now knows because I'm gonna stream tomorrow if everything goes to plan. I'm going to do my whole setup and then stream tomorrow.
So for you guys, that would be last Saturday.
But it now means I'm going to be able to stream way more consistently. I think 5 days out of 7 in a week I can stream.
What was it before? Like 1?
2.
2 max?
Yeah, like 2. So now I can actually stream consistently. Marley's internet, I love. It's like, I checked it today, 120 down, 110 up, which is insane.
That's mad.
So the streams are going to be blessed, nice and smooth. Streaming more consistently 5 days a week. I've also revamped my Clover YouTube channel. I'm going to treat. I'll show you guys because it's cool. I've been on my Blender shit again recently, doing Minecraft rigs and 3D renders and extruding and all that. I'm back into it. Yeah, bro. Because I stream.
Getting bored of it.
No, because I stream Minecraft every time I stream a game. It's 9 times out of 10 it's Minecraft.
Do you know what that is though? Because you don't update your games, bro.
Yeah,
you don't.
Minecraft's
update
easy,
enough.
but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stream Minecraft like most of the time, and while I'm streaming, I'm gonna be screen recording my game, chopping it up into an edit, and I'm gonna be making Minecraft videos on that channel.
What do you do in Minecraft?
Strictly Minecraft.
Strictly Minecraft on that. I'm gonna be doing a single player survival, and if I'm
that's fun.
Everyone has their 2 weeks of the year Minecraft like journey, right? Mine sort of sticks. I always play Minecraft.
Yours has been 10 years.
Yeah. So when the boys come back to their 2 weeks, 2 months, whatever it is of Minecraft, you shake your heads, but it's gonna happen.
It's not happening.
It's not happening, bro.
It's not Minecraft.
Bro, when we made the realm, that was your
I'm
period.
not streaming it though.
No, you're not streaming it. But what I'm saying is when you get back in your Minecraft pocket, I'm gonna open my world up to multiplayer, and you guys are gonna hop on my world for a bit until you get bored, and I'm gonna go back to single player. But Minecraft content on YouTube coming, I'm going to give it a go, editing up the videos, but I'm going to multitask and make my time more efficient. So I'm going to stream the whole thing behind the scenes, and then I'm going to do the recording while I'm streaming. So if people want to see the whole process behind the scenes live, they can watch the Twitch. If they want to watch the edited videos, they can watch it on YouTube. So
okay,
I've got a content plan in my head, but I'm going to have so much more time for music, for content, just because I'm with my setup all week now. So bar like one day of the week. So It's going to be great for content, great for Vided, which is still going to be a thing. Your interview's next. Look forward to that. That's actually coming up. But by next week, I can do your interview next week.
It's calm.
So that's coming up. We've already got all the photography for it.
So I'm so in doubt right now.
Yeah, already got all the photography for it. Just need to do the interview.
Minecraft.
No, you're not. I'm thinking about. I'll be so real. Anyone who's fasting, you know this. I'm just thinking about food, bro.
True, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's.
I've had chicken mac and cheese today. That's it.
Lovely.
And it wasn't a lot either.
But
and
yeah,
some butter and bread.
I'm going to be even more on a content
Bread and
grind.
butter.
Huh?
Butter and bread.
Bread and-
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Bread
meant.
and
To, yeah, I know.
Got butter and bread.
I was gonna say buttered bread, but I've
Have a bit of bread with your butter.
Some buttered bread.
But
Bread
yeah,
and
that's been
butter.
my week. Just working as well.
Oh, yeah, I thought we were talking about that.
Big boy worker. But yeah, that's about it. How about you, mate? I'm not going to dilly-dally because we've got a lot to talk about with this guy.
Tyler's week. Really, really short. I am currently packing.
Packing
Which is
heat
mad.
by the looks of it. Sorry.
Get this guy off the board, bro.
Sorry.
I'm currently packing.
Sorry.
The door's there. I'm not even gonna show you to that door. I'll show you to that door.
The balcony.
Yeah,
I'm currently
balcony.
packing
That's
for
dark.
South
It is
Korea
dark, yeah.
on Monday, which is
Yeah.
crazy to think about. It's actually it was so far away, and now it's so soon, and I'm mentally not ready for it. But
We was just talking about
gassed.
in the kitchen, the only two continents, bar like Arctic, Antarctica, whatever, the only two continents I haven't travelled to is Asia and Australia, and you're doing them two continents.
Yeah, so I'm doing South Korea on Monday.
Yeah.
And then I've actually booked flights for this already. Thailand in May,
Yeah.
which is
I remember you
crazy.
saying
Cannot wait for that. And then Oz next year,
So within a year,
which is mad.
you're doing the two continents I haven't done.
Yeah, I can't
So
wait.
you're both
It's gonna
competing
be
the globe
sick.
together.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
So between the two of us, we've
it's a little co-op.
bar the
co-op
like
thing going on.
cold Arctic shit.
Am I an
we've
idiot for
completed
not
it.
knowing that Australia has its own continent?
Oceania?
Oh, I was gonna say
It's
Australia.
Australia. What's under Oceania? Is Australia, New Zealand, and the islands around? No.
So
I believe-
Australia is in Oceania.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
I was gonna say because I know Australia isn't a named continent. Because
No, it's
when you
called
said
Oceania.
when you said the two continents I've been to is Australia and thingy, I was like,
Yeah,
what?
but like you know what I mean.
Other than that, it's just been work, uni work, same old shit. To be fair, same old.
Same
But
shit, different
it
hustle.
is time for the main man, actually, the
Oh
main
my
man of this
God.
whole
Yeah, man.
entire
Yeah, innit? You haven't
episode
spoken
today,
for like 10 minutes.
Mr. Roscoe.
Let's get him
Can't
chatting.
stop yapping.
What are you doing nowadays, mate? What's
What you
going
up
on in
to,
the life
brother?
of Roscoe right now?
Well, working at a pub,
Yeah,
which is fine.
my pub.
The pub that.
Hey.
That's where I know you
Hey.
from. Oh my god! I thought I just had some random house. It's
Go
you.
on.
Oh my god!
Just
Yeah, I
walked
do
some
actually
random
work with
gaff.
you. What the hell? How's it going, by the way? I actually
So
need to
good,
swap
mate.
shifts at some point.
We need to swap shifts.
Yeah, it's been good, man.
Yeah.
I've started planning everything that's happening in my project.
Yes.
Off a massive hiatus, and now we're just doing a completely different thing from what it was. Originally, I was just doing gig after gig after gig.
Yeah, because I remember chatting to you about it like ages ago.
Yeah, and it
back
was
in
doing
the
really
day.
well. We're like selling out, and it's amazing across London as well.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I want to do something that no other promoter in London's doing. And now I've got like a little radio show coming up, merch added on.
Yes, sir.
And I just want it to be more of like a club kind of thing, so everyone gets involved.
Nice. I'm gonna interject with a little thing. You say you're a promoter for these events. Do you want to go into like the nitty gritty, like the details? What exactly do you do to promote these events? Like, what is your
What's involved to
what's
make
your
these things
contribution to these events essentially?
So I find bands that I like, or yeah, that's pretty much it really. Something to expand
Nice.
on
Next.
that. No, I'll see you later. I'll have to watch the fireworks. No, I find bands that I like, and if I go, let's say I go to a gig and I watch the support and I like the support, I talk to them and then watch them and then watch their support and then get all their contact details and then I'll put a gig on for them. So I'll make the posters, the tickets, and it's all very like DIY, independent, which is how I've sort of got brought up on as being a working class person anyway. So I do that, find a venue, put it on, and originally it was meant to be like a little club, like kind of thing, like a little community of music fans in London, but that just wasn't good enough. I needed to be bigger, so now we're turning on its
Got
head,
it.
doing something that no one's ever done before, and just seeing what happens. But I've got a really good feeling about it.
Woof woof.
With
So some of
Bell
the
and Betty
fans-
making
there's
Some of the fans screaming
Yeah,
for you.
they all know I'm here, so you know.
I feel like recently you've been on it. I feel like you've been
properly.
on it. There's times where we just meet up at the pub and we're like, kind of not working, but we're like,
Yeah,
chatting
we'll get
about
like
it.
a
We're
pint of
like,
Guinness together, and
do you know
then
what I mean?
you get laptops everywhere, phones
Yeah,
out, and we'll start
yeah.
talking business.
yeah, no,
Gather a
100%.
smoke, and we're both still on our phones, like
Yeah.
you know,
We're
on like
doing this.
Photoshop
It's
and
nice.
stuff.
And it's nice to see that you're back on it, because I think the idea originally was like so sick anyway, and what you were doing anyway was so sick.
Yeah, this
You're
is
just
next
putting on
level.
gigs and shit. And now
Very
it's
much.
taken a whole new level, and I feel like this is it. Like this is like the niche that you want. This
Yeah,
is
thank you. I think the idea of having a radio show. So the radio show isn't live; it's recorded. So I'm doing like a whole story set in London in the future. It's gonna be like 20 years in the future. The Conservative Party have swallowed all parties, so it's under one party now. And the radio show I have is a DJ. I won't say any names, but he's very good looking, and his voice is fantastic. But he's part of this whole like conglomerate. He's got his radio show, and as he's going through it, he realizes that he shouldn't be on the side that he's on, and he starts breaking through it as every episode goes on. But the music I'll be playing is bands in London that I'm putting on now that are about now, or.
Do you have
not
any
just bands,
names?
artists.
Any names of bands
Well,
potentially?
there's someone in the room that might be playing a few gigs for me. But
Wait, who?
Mr.
me, I'm doing it
mate.
myself.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
Yeah, no, working
It's
on some
fantastic.
stuff.
You've got to get him involved. But it's
Appreciate it.
yeah, that's it. So it's this radio station, Set the Future, is it's all about the classics that were playing in London in the early 2020s, mid 2020s. Yes, 2024, isn't it? Jesus. All right, so yeah, 2024. And it's be like, hey, this band were playing at, I don't know, the Seabright Arms or Moth Club in April or May. If you were there, you'll recognise this tune. So when people listen to the show, they'll go, oh my God, that's not happened yet, so maybe it will happen. I'll release a poster, another trailer on Instagram or TikTok or whatever. And then people will go, oh, okay, I want to go to that. So you can listen to the show and get involved in the storyline, but you can
the
to
whole
get
lore
even
behind
more
it.
involved in the storyline, you get into the...
That's
get
so
into
cool
That's it,
because
yeah.
you kind of experience the moment before it even happens, and if you get involved with the actual event, it's like you've created like a deja vu.
You're
kind
breaking
of,
more than a fourth
yeah,
wall
it's
with it, it's
nuts.
mad.
You've made like a deja vu
Absolutely crazy.
situation for people that's like haven't even done
I'm
it
like
yet. It's
really
nuts.
aware of like how cool it is.
It's so sick.
However,
very sick.
it's so hard to like figure out like the time
It's
Yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
intricate, incredibly. When you're breaking it down to me, even like, because stereotypically these sort of events would require a certain type of genre,
Yeah.
and I naturally wouldn't fit that genre. So the fact that you're slotting me into the shows and making that work is intricate in itself, because I'm a melodic rapper. I do wave trap or trap wave, whatever you
Yeah,
want to call
that's
it.
the thing. But in London, there's not a music scene. This is going to be controversial now, but I don't care. But there's not really a music scene in London. I think if you're a promoter and you're promoting like punk bands and you're surrounded by punk bands, you're putting punk bands on all the time, for example, you're going to be like, hey, there's a big scene going on here. But like if I'm into rap, I'm not going to go to a punk gig unless I'm getting
Yeah.
dragged along. It's not my thing.
You want that
doesn't mean a
variety, for
scene.
sure.
But like in the early 2000s, you had like the Arctic Monkeys, Jamie T, Florence and the Machine, for example, in London, and those three artists could not be any more different. Like that's rap, pop, and rock and roll. So like, but that was a whole scene, and everyone's hanging out, and there just isn't that in London anymore. So I'm trying to get like every genre and every
And what all
form
the
of-
scenes
I
are in
mean-
London currently, but placing it in a futuristic.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this out here. If you haven't got chill hop yet, I heard that there's this guy that's like trying
Some
to
people
like.
have been asked for chill hop
I am a chill hop
as of
artist.
4 seconds ago, so I might
Oh,
put it in.
nice, cool, okay.
So I might have put it in, I might slot it in. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm down,
I'm
bro, I'm
excited
down.
for everyone. I just want everyone to get involved, and then we'll just create a ripple effect across London. And it's not just about London. I've got a venue in Paris, so I'm tapping up for the
Ooh,
summer.
okay.
Say wallahi, that's
Yeah.
nuts, bro.
Say
Yeah.
it.
No,
So,
you have to make me say it. I'm just saying.
so here's the address. No, so it's I'm going to be doing a
It's
gig.
nothing mad. It's just the Louvre.
Yeah, it's just
nothing crazy.
It's just the Eiffel Tower.
Just
Take it
right at the
over, yeah.
top, right at the peak.
Yeah, I spent all my money on fireworks, and I'm going to pay that off, but I'm going to have to do it somehow.
To me,
But every 2 weeks will be the one gig in London, or maybe every week. We'll see what the pub job's allowing. But every week it'll be one London, one Paris. So I'll get on the
Nice.
Eurotunnel, book in advance, and go
That'd be
over there,
sick.
do
So
that.
mad.
That'd be
come
so
back for a
sick.
weekend, and then
I'd love to do a Paris show. That'd be
you
hard.
can do it, man. It'd be just jump on the Eurotunnel, innit? And then one.
It's not a driving trip, mate.
Yeah, get more. You can get.
No, but
vlogs
yeah,
like that.
in all seriousness, if you actually want like some chill hop,
Yeah, it'd be cool, man.
R&B chill hop kind of
I'm
thing,
gonna
then we can perform on the same, like we can be on the same card. Not
You
card,
need,
but
you
like,
need to actually slap me on a
interlude
feature.
special.
I need to slap you in a feature. It's happening though.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, do
So
You
it.
say it's happening.
Oh,
Yeah,
if,
like,
no,
it's
no,
been
no.
like
If I
7 months,
if I
right?
slap you on, no, because I've got our
Shit
beat in
with
the
Kyle
works.
is a bit.
He's
Yeah,
working.
not
You know, he's
aware
working on
if
2
it's
songs
happening.
at the moment. He started one
Be
4
so
days ago,
real.
and he started another one
And you
yesterday.
can't lie about that.
I'm elusive.
You're a dickhead.
He's the worst.
Why? What have I done?
He's the worst at finishing songs, you know.
No. Yeah,
He's
because I get
horror.
excited. I work on a song and I love this, and I get excited about a new idea that I have, and I start working on that, and that's always been my problem, and I know that's been my problem. So I need to finish beats, record on them, release them, then work on the next one. Like my problem is I just work on like 50 things at once, and it's
We were talking about that earlier because the thing with what I'm doing now is doing the radio show and then gigs and doing merch as well. So the merch idea, me and Tyler both sat together and had a chat about, and you get like boiler suits with like patches of the logo on, and like
cool.
suit trousers with a little stripe down the side of the logo
Logo
on as
made by-
well.
Wait, what if you did?
It's all in. It's all in.
Jewelry.
That's taking a
Judo collab.
a fat hiatus. That's chilling out for a bit.
but a judo collab could be kind of cool.
It could be cool, but I don't know where it's going right now. That's the only problem.
Oh, speaking of this, probably shouldn't be mentioned in the podcast, but before I forget, business graphic design. I've got a graphic design job for you. Remind me later to talk to you about it. Okay, nice. Sorry. Carry on.
Hey, that's a Patreon. That's a Patreon.
Patreon, man.
I just love the Patreon.
Do you even like sub to any Patreons?
No.
There you go, then.
definitely
No,
not.
absolutely
not.
This guy.
You were saying this guy was saying about our like we should have a Patreon, but saying about like
Would you
us.
subscribe to our Patreon if you made
Oh,
one?
absolutely.
That's such a
But
lie.
you'd be the only one. You'd be the
I
only
would
one.
because I've seen what
Thing is,
happens
that's not a
before
lie.
it starts recording.
No, he would,
That is
but he'd
not a
be
lie.
the only one. It'd be like an exclusive
I was
club.
here before you start recording, and I'll be here after. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
know what's
Yeah,
gonna
because you're here.
happen. Yeah. So it's good.
I
That's
was
me
sitting
sick.
there before we hit record.
Yeah. No, but Roscoe honestly has been there from
Oh, Dado.
Yeah,
I know,
Literally
dropping
back in the
YouTube,
library days, like
dropping stees and every
Yeah,
comment on
yeah.
Dropping
Instagram. I'm
stees.
that guy.
Yeah,
I'm
we
full
love
of stees.
Ew, look at my fucking socks.
I don't want to look at your foot, bro.
Look at them socks, by the way. That's
Why
disgusting.
are you showing the man
Yeah,
them your dirty socks?
Hey, because this is the Interlude, the realest podcast on the...
His white socks,
They look disgusting.
They're like medium grass stain. Don't violate, bro.
Well, hey, this podcast today is
You're a
about
shit stain in your
Roscoe.
sock.
I actually want to know. I don't think I actually know this, which is
What?
mad. But
That's
I want to
the way,
know
go on.
how the BBC found you, or how you found the
Yeah, I
BBC.
want to know the
True.
story.
Where did,
Okay,
where's
how did
well,
that
what's
come
the origin
along?
story?
I went out to a birthday party. Mia.
Nice,
We
big
both
up
know.
Mia.
Big up Mia. What an absolute queen. And we all went out for her birthday party. And me and my friend Kish. Big up Kish.
Big
Love
up
them.
Kish
Kish as
Come on,
well.
Kish.
Yeah,
Kish.
for the
We
Paisley
love
days.
Kish.
Listen to them. They're
Come
playing in
on.
Canada this year.
Right, true.
That's mad.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
Big move.
How did that come
That's
about?
amazing.
I don't know, but they're playing in Canada.
I
Oh,
thought
shout out.
but they're advertising. I thought they were playing for South by Southwest. I was like, no fucking way. Oh, good on them.
Oh, imagine.
But it's not. But Canada's still fucking cool.
Canada's
Still
insane,
sick.
yeah.
Can I
Going to
swear on
another
this?
country to do.
Oh, actually, sorry, side piece. I actually got offered a gig in Austria while I was there.
When was this?
I was at, okay, so...
weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, so I went snowboarding in Austria about a week or so ago, like a week and a bit ago.
Okay.
And snowboarding trip. And we was in a bar having some drinks. My dad went back to the hotel room. I was with my uncle and my dad's mates. And there was live music going on. And the guys that were performing the live music then went to the bar after they finished, and I was speaking to them. And I was like, "Yeah, we got slots. Like, if you want to open up for us in like the next couple shows." But I was going home by then, so I was like, "Oh, I can't." They was like, "Just fly back out." I was like, "Doesn't really work like that." I was like, "I work full time. I can't really just fly back out to
Just
Austria
stay
to do
here.
some gigs." But yeah,
Would you have got paid for it?
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
Just
I would've
be like,
got-
if
I
you
would've
pay
got
my
paid.
wages, I'll stay. Yeah.
I would have got paid. Like, actually,
Like, extended trip, baby.
not
That's
bad
what it's
as
all
well.
about.
But I just I was like, just not feasible. So anyway, that was a side piece. Carry on.
I don't know where I was.
That's my bad.
BBC.
No, no,
BBC.
it's a good story.
Was that with Mia birthday party?
We went both parties. So we went to Hackney.
Yeah.
We're going to Oslo.
Come
Just do
on.
that. I'm in Oslo in
up
time,
Oslo.
you know.
Oslo.
But opposite is a Paper Dress Vintage
Yeah.
venue.
You
Very
love that
cool.
place.
Have you been there? Have you been Paper Dress?
No, we've passed it many times, but I don't think.
Where is
I
it?
Very
haven't
cool.
been, so
It's
these
like
guys
a-
definitely haven't been.
It's like a dress shop for, well, just like vintage dresses. It's Paper Dress Vintage, of course it is.
Yeah.
But upstairs is a music venue. So in the daytime it's a dress shop. On the nighttime they swap over and they like take everything away and it's like a whole bar and then like a music venue. It's
Where is
so,
it?
So sick in there. It's like
Outside Oslo,
directly opposite
right next to the
Oslo.
chicken shop on the left hand side.
Britannia. Oh, the chicken shop
But
opposite
when you walk
Oslo.
out like Hackney Central
Right.
Station, like you can see it.
Yeah,
like, when you
yeah,
walk
yeah.
past
Paper
down
Dress
the little
Vintage.
path, yeah.
Ah.
It's amazing. It's really cool.
That's an idea for a night out.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Me and Kish went in there. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Wait a second. Not that we're going out after this. We're good boys.
Wait a
We'll
second.
put that on the Patreon. But we, which is coming, I'll do it.
I'll
But
do
the
it.
money's...
He's gonna market it for
Yeah,
us.
it's going to Monzo. I need to...
Imagine
be filled
Roscoe
up
is the
after-
interlude manager in the future.
yeah, it's going to happen.
You give
innit?
off like manager energy.
Thank you so much, mate.
No, yeah.
I'll take that. That's really nice of you to say. I'll take that.
Thank you so much, mate.
Anyway, yeah, so that's it. Thanks for coming to Interlude. I'm the manager. I can do whatever. Close that, boys. We'll go for a Guinness.
Shortest feature we've ever had. 28 minutes.
So yeah, we went to Paper Dress Vintage, and me and Kish were like, okay, we'll let everyone go to the Oslo really quickly. The Oslo. Ugh.
The
Go to
Oslo.
we'll let everyone go to Oslo. So I've got a pro.
We
I'm not,
love you,
not
Oslo.
a sponsor. I'll put the back label on, but I'm drinking. So we went to Oslo. But me and Kish were like, we're not doing. Let's go for a quick shot in here, and then we'll rejoin everyone.
Quick shot. I love that.
Quick shot, just a quick one. We went
What did you
in.
have?
Wow, here's the
Tequila.
rest of the story. You're gonna like this.
Whoa.
So we went upstairs. He spoke to Banter and he was like, "Oh, there's a gig on tonight." And me and Kish were like, "We just want a quick drink." And he was like, "Yeah, go on." Big up Bernie, by the way. He's class. Bernie.
All the shout-outs tonight.
He's a mega, that guy. So we went in and he was like, "Go on, have a quick drink." So me and Kish were like, as soon as his back was turned, we just ran upstairs and watched whoever was on. There's this woman called Gemma Rogers, and she was singing a song called "My Idea of Fun Is a Little Shot of Rum," and it was like one of the bartenders was carrying a tray of shots of rum just as we came up, giving shots of rum to everyone. And me and Kish were like,
That marketing is brilliant, by the way.
Yeah, very
That's
good.
brilliant.
Gemma
yeah.
Rogers also is so paramount to everything I'm doing. She's such inspiration. But that song was going on. She was on stage, and me and Kish were like, "This woman is incredible. Like, we'd never seen anything like this. This woman was dancing around like a glittery dress. Everyone was going crazy, drinking these free shots of rum." And then
3 shots.
the free
Nice.
just
Brilliant.
just to go to the song. It was really cool. And then we had a shot of rum. I think Kish spewed in the toilet.
Yeah.
As you do.
Yeah, I don't want to sell you out, mate, but that's
He just outed him
Keep
on the
grinding.
podcast.
yeah.
Keep grinding, though, bro.
What are you gonna do about it? You're not even here.
Oh, he can't back himself.
right. Shit, sorry for the comments, boys. on YouTube.
This is where the Interlude podcast gets cancelled. It is what it is.
One dislike. I don't know who that is. But after that, I messaged her that same night. I was quite drunk, but I messaged her saying like, "Oh, I left you on set, blah 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 blah." I'm a gig promoter, and she messaged me back saying, "Oh, I'd love to play a gig for you, but speak to my manager." Who,
Nice.
It's called Tone. So she sent me his details. Then we start messaging, and then me and him became really good friends. We like had a drink together in Hope and Anchor in Islington, and then after that, she started becoming like real good friends with Stephen and Mac on Six Music. And then after that, I started speaking to Stephen Mack a little bit, and then someone else on the BBC said, "Well, we need talent scouts, and you're basically doing that anyway. So do you want to
That's
do
mad.
that
That's
as well?"
so sick.
it's
The way
really
it all
cool.
unfolds is crazy.
Yeah,
it's
it's
so
fucking
nice.
sick.
So like, you know, I sort of the app, the Dice app in London is incredible because you can go on the
Dice is
free bit
amazing.
and just go to anything for free. And I don't
I've never
mind
heard of it. What's Dice?
Dice. Oh my
Dice.
Never
god,
heard of
Like,
it's
you don't know
amazing.
Dice?
Nope.
Dice
Wait
is
from the
amazing.
sticks, lads.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dice.
Yeah, that
is
sounds like a
amazing.
product placement, but I actually don't know what
No,
it is.
Dice is amazing. Dice is
Dice
it's
is
like
amazing.
RA if you haven't like Resident.
Yes, yeah.
It's literally like RA, but like
Ah.
It's been around
like-
for
But
time.
Dice.
Yeah, I've never
it's
heard of
like
it.
every
Time.
single gig in London is on that app. So if you've got a day off,
How
you
have
can
I
look at it.
never heard of that?
But it's
That's
like
insane.
everything.
I literally
It's
went to
like-
music uni. How the fuck in London?
Oh, it's got everything. It's got every, like, you could go on it now and find like hundreds of gigs on tonight. And they could be free, or they could be like a massive band that you didn't even know were on tonight, and you'd just be like, okay, I'll pay like 30 quid or whatever. And turn up.
Nice.
It's so good.
That's sick.
My gig's going on there as well. Just
Nice.
Big up Dice as well. There's lots of shout outs. You're right. Big up Dice.
Everyone's getting clout today.
I think I was one of like, you know, the pictures they show like on the app.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was actually one of those pictures.
Not a sponsor, by the way, but big up Air Up
Big
as
up.
well, and
It was
Raycons,
sick. And Raycons.
and Dice.
They got balls.
But yeah, it's that
We love you.
We love you, balls.
But I
Crazy.
as much as I love the BBC, I want to take it into my own hands a little bit and see what I can do with it.
Wait,
because-
sorry, pause. As much as I love BBC, I want to take it into my
I'm
own
gonna take that-
hands.
That's
I'm going
mad.
to take that BBC into your own hands.
I want to take the BBC into my own hands.
Yeah.
Not the first time, not last time.
Grab it.
After a few Guinnesses, who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to
Oh
happen?
my goodness.
And that's for the Patreon as well.
Oh my God.
That's what the Patreon.
No, but
is.
that story about you starting on the BBC, that's literally
amazing.
I live by the mantra, the slogan of everything happens for a reason,
Yeah, true.
and in association with that, right place, right time.
And
like
it's not what you know, it's who you know.
exactly, and that's
Oh,
That's so
100%.
true. That's so true.
Yeah.
You know, for
there's-
I'm
Facts.
discovering that since coming out of uni and trying to get into work, it is definitely who you know.
What would you say while you're in uni you're quite strong and it's what you know?
I wasn't strong on it. I knew that you had to know the right people, but I didn't know it was as much of like, if you know the people, you're set.
Thing is though,
I didn't know that.
You gotta know your craft somewhat.
Oh no, you need to have
Like
a
you can't
skill.
be like, I can't be like,
Can't
yo,
just
I'm a
go
graphic
in there.
designer. I show some shit work.
No,
but
no,
I'm some famous guy. Who
That's what I'm
can
saying.
get you places. It's not.
I
gonna
knew
work.
it was a bit, but I didn't know how much of who like the networking contributed to
100%.
the industry. You need to have
key.
You need to have info, and you need to have knowledge and skill, obviously, and like natural skill and learnt skill. But at the end of the day, you could have all that, and if you know nobody in your industry, you're kind of fucked.
It's true.
Do you know what I mean? As peak as it
it's funny,
sounds,
you
like
know, because
you could have all the skill in the world. You could be the next. Say it's the music industry. You could be the next. I don't know who's popping at the moment. You could be the next Justin Bieber. I don't know.
yeah, that.
But no. Skill wise, you could be the next Justin Bieber. But if you know nobody
Of
in
everyone
your
in the
industry,
Bro
Yeah,
knows his music, by the way.
He's brand new artist, Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
He's
never made
pretty-
music
he's-
like that.
no, I'm just saying.
He said Justin
You
Bieber
could
in
be on
2024.
that level of skill.
You could have said Bow Wow, you could have said Twelve, you could have said Eddie,
You could be on that
Justin
level of
Bieber.
skill, but if you know nobody in your industry, in your area, in your city, you're not gonna get as far as you could. And that's the brutal truth.
The moral of it is, we all just want to be Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Lads, let's not
Literally.
get hooked up on the Justin Bieber
That's
thing. I'm
it.
just,
Oh no, you started. Like,
It's a
what
bit
kind of
student.
You would
fucking
Justin Bieber.
lads.
The
I'm
last
just-
song I heard by Justin Bieber's Boyfriend. So how long ago was that?
That was about.
Oh no, I heard that. What's that song?
It's your boy.
I thought
Daniel
he was
Caesar one.
brand
Daniel
new.
Caesar, Justin Bieber, and Giveon, I think.
Oh,
No?
the R&B thing.
Peaches.
Peaches.
I got my peaches out in Georgia.
That's a good song.
That's a
Oh, that's
bang.
a banger. Okay,
I was
like that
saying this to
song. That's
Marley
actually
the other
good.
day. Sorry, complete sidetrack. A Justin Bieber song came on. I was like, anyone now, like back in the day, it was a trend to sort of being like, oh, Justin Bieber is like wet and like, oh, believe I'm
No,
not
he's-
a
he's-
believer.
it wasn't a trend, it was
If you
fact.
don't like, if you don't, no, but if you don't mess with Justin Bieber nowadays, and if you don't respect the skill that he has and the talent he has, you're delusional.
There is a
Because
skill.
he's insanely like, if you look at his whole discography and his whole repertoire of music, the amount of genres he's covered, he's done country, rap, pop, ballads. He's done the lot.
he's extremely talented.
He's so talented.
I just didn't like his sound back in the day.
But like, you can't deny how
back in the day,
talented
like,
he
kid-
is.
kid
I didn't-
Justin
I
Bieber.
didn't-
Kid
I
Justin-
didn't-
I
I
mean,
still don't
how
like
it
his sound
sounds.
now, but I do agree.
But he's
He is
got
good.
some-
He definitely is good.
I
also-
respect him more now than I did then.
And also the
Yeah,
fact
that's
that
it, I
Holy
respect
was
him.
written by John
I
Bellion.
Bellion.
respect him more
fan,
now
I
for his
respect
choices
him.
that he makes now as
Huge.
opposed to the choices he made then.
Yeah,
Holy?
absolutely.
Oh,
Because he did some
Justin-
silly stuff
John
when he was
Bellion
younger.
wrote that.
Super
That's
silly
it.
stuff.
Yeah. Anyway,
How do we get onto Justin Bieber?
because
bro?
I mentioned him and you guys
I
made it a
think-
thing.
You little believer, man.
I think it's that
Fucking loves
time
Justin Bieber.
of the podcast where we give, or
Yes.
someone gives their song of the week. And I think it's only right. I'm going to put you on the spot here, mate.
Yeah.
But
Has
Song
anything
of the
dropped this week
Anything
or recently?
this week? Anything you've been playing? You go on Spotify. It's like the first thing you play. It's
Does
new.
that have to be new?
It's got to be new.
Yeah.
It's got to be new. If you
Got
can
like
figure
two though.
Yeah,
Do
mate, say
both.
it.
Do both.
Say
It's better
both.
than none.
The Vampire Weekend have just dropped a new song. and
Okay.
it's absolutely incredible.
What's it called?
Classical.
Classical by
It's
who?
got Vampire Weekend.
Vampire Weekend.
They've been going around for years, but they've dropped a couple of new songs. But the newest song, they've got like a Wu-Tang Clan style beat,
Cool.
Nice.
and they put a few trumpets in, a bit of piano. They
Nice.
just shout like it's so beautiful.
Like an
What
old,
genre are
old
they,
school,
sorry?
old school kind of.
I don't even know. I couldn't even say because like originally they were like proper like indie.
Indie band.
But as they went along, they started like putting in like rappers, and they got the band Haim involved as well.
Oh,
so
yeah,
they got
no,
like everyone involved.
That's the
So now
girls, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they just sort of
It's like a big old blend of like.
they just love music now. It's sort of like the Gorillas. Like they just sort of just whoever they love, they get involved.
They collab with
then
and
it
just-
happens.
That's cool. That's,
That's
very
nice.
cool, and make it work.
Vampire Weekend.
Vampire Weekend.
Nice.
And the other
Check it
song
out.
is the last dinner party, which
Nice.
are
We love them.
fucking massive.
Yes.
I do not know how they have done it.
Yeah.
But this band, I don't know if you two have heard of the last
Probably
dinner
not.
party,
No.
but they are like the biggest band in the world right now. They only just came out with an album last month, and they're already playing at like the Apollo,
Oh shit!
like
fuck.
on
wow.
the first major UK tour. They've their album hit #1 within the first week.
Apollo. That's a
It's like
big
five
venue for your first
Like,
yeah.
huge.
That's nuts.
It's like 5 girls, and their music is like I've never heard anything like it. It's like a mix match of like everything you want to hear. Like it's like Queen, Fleetwood Mac, everything involved. It's so cool, and they've just exploded. And now everyone's talking about them. They've got interviews everywhere. They're playing Glastonbury again. They've been around for like a couple of years.
Nice.
But their first album just came out, and now they're playing Glasgow. And I was talking to, I can't remember who I was talking to. There's someone at the pub, but always, which sounds quite terrible for me. But every wave of music we have, like the first, especially my world, I guess, and there'll be artists that you guys like, will testament to it. But when I grew up, I had like the Arctic Monkeys. When they came out, like they just changed everything. Or like Nirvana or Oasis or the Beatles.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
There's always like a 10-year cycle of bands that come from those.
New age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we haven't had an artist like that for so long. The Arctic Monkeys for me were probably the last ones to do it, and they were in like 2005, which is
What to like
years,
change the
years
game?
ago. Just change everything. Because like, cause they've had like they played the Olympics. They've had like had to close cities down. Like everything they do, even to now, every album they've had out is hit #1 in like what? they've been
Awesome.
out for, like, 20
AM
years.
is just amazing. Like,
AM as well changed the game. They
Fuck.
changed like
Yeah.
so many girls got Tumblr and started dressing black and white because
Yeah.
of this one band, and that was like their 5th album. It wasn't even their first or second, and we haven't had anything like that in so long.
I
And
feel
now
like
this band-
that's arguable. I'm gonna
Well, that's what I
I'm
mean,
gonna go
but that's-
against you a little bit on that.
yeah, but that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear.
The Swiftie movement in terms of
yeah,
influencing other
she
artists
did-
such as Olivia Rodrigo,
she did
Sabrina
flash in my
Carpenter.
head as I said
yeah,
it. A taste
I think the Swiftie movement could counter that in terms of influence on a large scale audience.
100%.
Because it influenced on artists as well, as I said, Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, them kind of like have followed a similar
also
path.
in your defense, she's bigger than the Arctic Monkeys. Like
Oh,
she
yeah,
is.
thanks.
Yeah,
because
I mean-
she fits a more broad spectrum of.
I feel like that's one of the only things I could counter. But I get what you mean in terms of Arctic Monkeys
But
changing
we
the game.
haven't had a band like that.
Band wise,
Yeah,
nothing's
we haven't.
really come
The Last
close.
Dinner Party now are like I'm telling you now, they are the next big thing. Like they're
Really?
the next Oasis or Arctic Monkeys.
Really?
Or Beatles,
Oh
100%.
nice.
Is it-
Okay.
because the traction they've had in such a short amount of time has not been had by anyone since the Arctic Monkeys or
Mad.
again Oasis or Blur or Pop
That's a
or
big
whatever.
claim as well.
But it's just like I'm just looking at stats as well. Like their music is amazing. Their album is incredible, and there's something there for everyone. There's people that wouldn't usually listen to that kind of music, but listen to it and they're like, this shit's fucking sick. I love this.
Yeah.
So that's like the next big thing. So it's like really exciting. And there's another band called Yard Act as well, who are like working class.
I love Yard
They're
Act.
like the streets. They're like the streets from up north.
That's proper
They're
up your
so
street
cool.
then. Up your street.
They're so cool. So there's like a whole new wave of bands now. And I read an article earlier from I think it was Vice, but they were saying that there's like a whole new wave of, especially in London, of bands that they socially, like with social media, bands have to use social media now.
Yeah,
Like, you can't
100.
But Last Dinner Party didn't use social media. They were played in every pub and bar they possibly could. Well, even if they thought it was shit, they would do it. And Yard Act did the same. And now they're all coming through playing like from sticky floors in pubs, which is as it was in the 90s. So I think there's like a whole new wave of massive bands coming
That's
through now.
so exciting to me though.
It is though.
The band industry, the band aspect of the music industry, especially in the UK, has been dying. Like in recent years,
with the
it's
closure
not
of
died,
venues
but
as
like
well.
it's been like really struggling, and there hasn't been a lot of, especially UK bands, to sort of try and break through that mold. So the fact that that's now sort of becoming like that's coming back around, and it's the original way, because it's great putting all your stuff on TikTok and Instagram, whatever, but the story of bands and artists gigging in pubs and that and making their way up that way is so much more like it's so much more of an interesting storyline, and,
That's the way it's always been
it's
for
a
us
great
as well.
way for the industry to be.
All the best bands in history, and even artists as well, but all the best bands in history have all come from Britain. Like they all have, like you have the Beatles and the Stones, Stone Roses, Oasis, Blur, Arctic Monkeys, like all
One
these- all these
Direction,
bands. Queen, One Day. Big up Harry Styles as well. So many big ups. in this
Wanted,
podcast.
McFly. Yeah, to be fair, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you got like loads of
Muck Busted.
Muck Busted, yeah.
Shout out to the Muck Busted fans out there. All three of you. But like
I went to a Muck Busted concert.
one of the three.
That's what,
Yeah, in the O2 years ago.
Okay, who's the other two?
Brilliant
His
concert.
sister.
Me and my sister are
See?
big
Yeah, 'cause
McFly
I didn't
fans.
say I was.
Like massive McFly
I love
fans.
McFly.
I love McFly.
Motion in the Ocean is a
Yes.
banging ocean. In fact, banging.
Memory Lane,
banging
that album as well. When
Amazing.
they brought all the stuff. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Oh no.
What's
I'm
your
gonna
favorite?
go
What's your
later.
favorite? What's your favorite McFly song? Go on.
That's horrible. Favorite McFly? Room on the Third Floor?
Room on the
Third floor, not what we asked for. I'm not tired enough to sleep. Oh, Transylvania is a Rogue
I
one,
was
but
gonna
that's
say
a
that.
banger.
Or the Ballad of Paul K.
Yes. Oh, okay. Well, we can go on a
I'm a
day. But
McFly
yeah.
head to me. I-
Pick up McFly.
Friday night as well.
love
It's
you.
fucking sick.
What's that?
Friday night.
Friday night. Ooh, that's a Rogue one.
Lose it. That's a great
That's
song.
yeah, it's a Rogue one though.
Yeah, it's thought throw it there. Thought throw it in there. That's
But
a
yeah.
banger.
Anyway,
That's what I'm listening to at the moment. Vampire Weekend, Last Dinner Party, and Yard
Nice.
Act as well, because this album just came out and that's hit number one. And
Well, there we are.
you know, shout out to Liam Gallagher and John
Song-
Squire, but your album was a bit boring, so
Oh,
sorry.
whoa. Song of the week from Roscoe.
jeez,
Boom bow.
we should probably rap.
Yeah,
To be honest.
44 minutes right now.
Yeah.
So
Yo.
yeah. All my L's they come
Yeah,
with a V.
unfortunately, that's all we have time for.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Yeah.
And
I
look
hope
at
you
the
guys
Apple Watch
enjoyed
game, by the way.
episode 153 of the Interlude podcast with our special guest, Mr. Roscoe, man like Roscoe. You're going to see more of him in the future. I guarantee you he's going to be hitting your screens
You know what? It's
real
been a
soon.
pleasure to be here.
Apple Watch Touch.
Does that do anything?
You sink in watching.
I just felt like a dickhead
What is
for
this,
no
the
reason.
army?
Yeah, make sure you check out all of Roscoe's
You're doing a fucking
socials, see
heist.
what
That's
he's
good.
up to. He just dropped a trailer for you guys. It'll be last week, but make sure you check it out.
Yes.
Big things coming, man.
Bosh.
Make sure to check all our links out in the description. Make sure you follow the Interlude on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Everything is
X.
at the Interlude, but the U is an underscore. I'm
It's
never
my favourite-
calling it
It's my
X.
favourite bit.
We have been your host, Jake Tushaw.
Calamar Rock.
Tyler Lovance.
And Roscoe, What's Be Chic, or Japan Duran on Instagram.
Come
Get
on.
involved.
Make
yeah.
sure you follow him.
All of Roscoe's socials will be in the description below.
Of course.
Oh, thank you guys.
Of course.
But yeah, guys, peace and love. Ramadan Mubarak. See you lot next week.
Peace out.
Bye.